Hola. Que porcaria de my player.
Think you can shoot it, MP? Then put on some Adidas and let me see what you got.
Dang. I'm gonna be 30. This guy's a pro dog. Eu acabei de começar um jogador, portanto. Got the chain. Zé, eu não quero jogar, oh meu Deus. Retonina. I'm out. Oh mano, eu esqueci de entrar no GTA. Pensava que estava no GTA, Zé. Ah, já.
Hey, what you working on?
What up, coach?
If it isn't the dribble god himself.
You been playing 2K, coach?
I dabble on the sticks.
Wait, hold on. You play games, coach?
Not really. But I had some downtime yesterday and wanted to get a look at the virtual Yasin Shibweze. See if I could pick up any tendencies.
You know he's not even in the game yet, right? He got to get drafted first.
Yeah, I didn't find that out till I bought it. You know, bad news for you is the guy exists in real life, even if his hands seem impossibly quick. No surprise he leads the nation in steals.
Okay, so what you want me to do? You want me to cry about it?
Whoa. Stop being so dramatic. You nervous or something?
Yeah, look, maybe a little. I am.
All right, well, look. The only way to fix that is with preparation, which is good news for you because you work as hard as any player I've ever coached.
Get your mind right. Put your head in the game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Come on.
I don't care what you play. As long as you're playing 2K, I want you. And you're good at it, that's all the requirement necessary.
Finish Season 1 strong with some 2K Compete events. Aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's a playmaker's paradise. Because at Dime Time, you can earn prizes by working with the community to reach the target number of assists. Well, let's jump to the city, where it's time to crown our first city champions in NBA 2K22. Rep your affiliation at Rival Day Conquest and Rival Day Championship.
Come.
And prove that yours is the best. The city is also celebrating the start of the new NBA season with the NBA is Back event. On Tuesday, you can earn double XP for representing your favorite NBA team. So check the times and set your clocks for your last chance at Season 1 XP. That's it for me.
And so the journey begins again. Know that stats, seeds, records are nothing.
Let's go! I just need to know if you down for the you can achieve it. Look around, it's nothing but demons. But now, but don't you deceive me. So much with the phone, I thought you was down.
This is only the beginning.
Welcome, everybody. The path to the national championship begins now. I'm Forrest Hunt, pleased to be joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Oklahoma Sooners as they go up against the UCLA Bruins.
And I'm sure the Bruins have their hearts set on making a deep run this year. And with MP on that roster, they might just have the talent to do it.
And Clark, how do the Sooners approach this game?
You know, they can sneak up on opponents and surprise them if you haven't faced them before because of how they play defense. When you have Yassine Chibueze leading your defense and forcing turnovers, it can catch just about any backcourt off guard.
Both teams ready to start what they hope will be a long run through the tournament. And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even one seeds have their weaknesses. I could see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open. And nice to see MP sharing the load out there. He finds a wide open man and gets him the rock.
Here's the pick. Here's Barrett. Sheldon with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Martin. And here's MP outside. And Chibueze pulls it down. To the paint. And it's Yassine Chibueze with the jam.
Oh, out the way Chibueze gets off the ground. Bouncing up with ease to throw it down.
Takes the 13-footer. And again, it's UCLA converting.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
You know, over the years, there have been some classics between the 8 and 9 seeds. Usually one of the teams is a major school that kind of got in late. Hopefully we get another great finish with this one. Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
MP. Shooting one.
Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special. It's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the eyes around the world on you. This is where legends are made and legacies are built. The winner-go-home feeling of every game cannot be replicated. And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Pass to MP. And the rebound goes to the Sooners. Now here's Barrett. The three. And another three for Oklahoma.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
MP, right side. Out on the right wing. Adams outside. Pass to Kelly. MP. The three. Cans it from downtown.
Right back at you. MP answering the tray, showing his competitive edge.
Chibueze outside. Down low. Evans gets the bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to MP. Adams, defended by Vincent, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. That one on Chibueze.
And MP leading this team in their conference tournament. They were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this. And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoops, but you have to wonder if his heart is set on the NBA.
He's got such a following that he could make a name for himself as a street player. Hard to do both. Not a likely outcome, but something NBA scouts need to be aware of.
And UCLA has never had much trouble with recruiting, but lately they've been elite.
The new coaching staff has really brought back the family atmosphere here in Westwood, and the player development has been astonishing. These guys are put in a position to succeed.
Off target with the three.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's MP. Launches it. The shot, no good.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Barrett, he's off on that one. Peterson with the defensive effort. Inside. It's stolen by Underwood. Here's Davidson. Tries again. Doesn't go that time. And UCLA goes the other way with it. Here's MP. Good work defensively by Bradley. The Sooners leading. Launches a three. And his third shot of the night, no good. 0 for 3.
And you look at the history of college basketball, there may not be a more impressive feat than UCLA's 88-game win streak.
Here's Peterson, and plenty of contact on that shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the whistle, foul on the Oklahoma Sooners. When you think about Oklahoma basketball's impact on the modern NBA, the name Buddy Hield certainly comes to mind.
Take a break.
Yeah, Hield left the Sooners to become a solid NBA player. But looking back on his school days, he still holds the second spot at Oklahoma for all-time scoring.
And you think about...
Now into the lineup for UCLA. Substitution for the Sooners.
Jones with the ball. Pass to MP. McGee on the wing. Back to MP. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Here's Underwood. The shot's good. Chibueze making the play.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to MP. Good D by Yassine Chibueze.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one. And Chibueze, the junior wingman, has improved his game each and every year, and that's impressive to see. He went from being an end-of-the-bench player to a star since he enrolled.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him. These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
MP, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
The Bruins trailing. McGee, Davidson defending. Can they get it? And MP with the lay-in.
Crafty stuff from MP inside, finding a way around the defenders.
And here's Yassine Chibueze outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And we finished the first half of play. The Sooners ahead, up 8.
22. The Sooners, 30.
And we welcome you back to our 2K Sports coverage of the college basketball tournament as we begin the second half of this opening round matchup. What grabbed your attention about MP's performance in that first half?
Well, a decent start, I'd say, but hopefully he'll take it to another level in the second half.
Yeah, you know, I think a prospect of his caliber needs to separate himself, stand apart at this level. And right now, he's just blending in. We'll see if he can turn it up a notch. And for a team with so many banners hanging from the rafters, it's amazing to think that UCLA hasn't won a title since 1995.
Chibueze with another miss. MP covered by Chibueze. And out of bounds. The Sooners will take it. In '95 was the only Bruins team to win a national championship without the Wizard of Westwood at the helm.
That year's coaching staff did a tremendous job. And who can forget that legendary second-round win? That game-winning shot, still one of the more famous plays ever.
On the wing, MP. He's got 10. Pass to Kelly. The fadeaway. Rebounded by the Sooners.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Barrett with it. Chibueze. Sheldon with a block.
Probably the name that leaps to mind when you think about Oklahoma right now, Trae Young, the hottest recent export to come from this school to the NBA. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Sheldon with a block. Now here's Adams, defended by Vincent. Pass to Martin. Kelly. Here's Martin. And here's MP outside. And the Bruins hit again from deep. While Trae Young only played a single season with the Sooners, he certainly did draw a lot of attention during that time.
Well, he did have some crazy numbers while at Oklahoma. You know, most great players at the college level don't stay long. But I think Oklahoma should still take credit for introducing him to the world.
Pass to Kelly. For the tie. No good. So the Sooners will take it the other way. Left side, Barrett. Evans, covered by MP. To the inside. Shots good by Vincent.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Martin. Back to MP. To the right side. Pass to Adams. Back to Kelly. Martin. 5 to shoot. MP covered by Chibueze. And it's MP missing.
And I think Oklahoma basketball, I think Blake Griffin, a player whose number hangs in the rafters, and he made a huge impact on that school.
Now here's Chibueze. 13 points in the game. Evans. Outside Barrett. They set a pick. Left side Vincent. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. No questioning the significance of Blake Griffin's time as a Sooner. In fact, he's the only first overall draft pick to come out of Oklahoma.
That really speaks to the attention he grabbed while he was there.
The ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's MP, covered by Chibueze. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
MP, one of the bigger names in college, built the following with his video channel. He was famous before he even stepped foot on.
He hits the second from the line. And MP, with all of his internet fame, there were questions about how serious he is about high-level basketball.
Well, there's a world of difference between success on the playground and success in college basketball. MP clearly has the talent and skill. Some just wondered how it would translate to a more competitive environment.
And here's Bell. Pass to MP. And out of bounds. The Sooners will take it.
Coming onto the floor for your Bruins, Leo Adams, Lonnie Martin.
Here's Conley. Davidson outside. Chibueze on the wing. 17-footer on the way. And again, it's Oklahoma converting.
And how about the little mid-range shot there by Chibueze, finding crafty ways to beat the defense.
MP. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And there it is for him.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
MP outside. Here's Adams. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. And Oklahoma has possession. And it's Yassine Chibueze off the drive. Sheldon with a block. Out of bounds. Sooners ball as Oklahoma keeps possession. Bruins on D. 15-point game. Here's Conley. From deep, Yassine Chibueze. And another 3 for Oklahoma.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
MP outside. Pass to Martin. Fades. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Conley. Now Chibueze. Out of bounds. Sooners ball as Oklahoma keeps possession.
Substitution for Oklahoma, Chase.
Pass to Conley. Back to Barrett. Chibueze outside. Here's Conley. Barrett. Now Chibueze. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Evans, defended by Sheldon. Evans gets the bucket.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite.
Hanging up. Coming onto the floor for your Bruins. Substitution for the Sooners.
Outside Bradley.
Get him out. Stay on here. Ball.
And so the Oklahoma Sooners have won and will move on.
Wow, that was not even close. I was hoping for a more competitive game, but hey, these blowouts happen sometimes.
And it's a shame to see the UCLA Bruins go home empty-handed. Expectations were through the roof, and with MP likely to jump ship, this was probably their last best shot.
And that will close out our broadcast for tonight.
How you doing, bro? I mean, I know you kind of been going through it ever since.
I'm thinking about the draft. I'm thinking about the draft. I'm thinking about the draft.
What?
I'm thinking about the draft.
Word.
Okay, and you do not sound excited about that.
Nah, I mean, I am. I mean, we're right there, bro. We're close. But look, from what I'm hearing, you might go undrafted. And that's really not the position you want to be in. When you're in that territory, you might get picked up by somebody that really don't want to focus on you just because they got an extra 50-second pick to give away.
So you saying I shouldn't declare?
No. But I just want you to know what the deal is. And I want you to know that you have options. Like, you can always do the G League thing, focus on street ball. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can go about this, but just be aware that getting drafted ain't always the best thing for someone in your position. I mean, sometimes it could be more of a curse than a blessing.
Word. I'm thinking about the draft.
Word.
Okay, and you do not sound excited about that.
Nah, I mean, I am. I mean, we're right there, bro. We're close. But look, from what I'm hearing, you might go undrafted. And that's really not the position you want to be in. When you're in that territory, you might get picked up by somebody that really don't want to focus on you just because they got an extra 50-second pick to give away.
So you saying I shouldn't declare?
No. But I just want you to know what the deal is. And I want you to know that you have options. Like, you can always do the G League thing, focus on street ball. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can go about this, but just be aware that getting drafted ain't always the best thing for someone in your position. I mean, sometimes it could be more of a curse than a blessing.
Word. Yeah, I feel like I got a lot to think about, man.
Yeah, you do. But you...
A reminder that we are in Season 1. We have just 1 week left in the season.
be a stranger now.
Welcome. Take a look around. Have a good one.
Hi, welcome in. Come by if you need anything else. Hi, welcome in. Come by if you need anything else.
You made a decision, haven't you?
You can tell that just by looking at my face, bro.
Man, how long have I known you? Since what, kindergarten? And you've been making that same stupid face. So come on, tell me what you want to do.
Hey, I want to go to the G.
The G!
Hey, wait, you excited?
Yeah, man. Look, whatever you want to choose, I'm behind you 100%.
Man, you look, I thought you was going to be upset that I didn't want to declare for the draft right now.
Man, you got to take whatever path is right for you. And I'm always going to support you. That'll never change. Come on, man, it's way beyond. Yo.
What's up?
How you feeling, bro?
Hey there, everyone. We've got an exciting G League matchup coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Birmingham Squadron as they go up against Team Ignite. Joined by Brian Benefiteni and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga. And folks, we should have an exciting game for you today.
Yeah, the stage is set for excellent G League action. Always fun to watch these talented guys go out there and work hard to prove they're NBA ready.
Absolutely, Brian, and that gets harder to do as the G League continues to become more and more competitive. These teams are all stuffed with dynamic players, and they're all looking to make a splash. Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
And the big names for Team Ignite are part of the one-year program. They get compensated well as they prepare for the NBA draft.
The team serves as a professional training center for elite talent. Just another fantastic path to the NBA.
Now here's Curtis. It's Childress on the wing. Good, and Curtis gets the assist.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
MP on the wing. Childress defending. Outside Palmer. Mercer with the screen. 11 feet out. Good work there as it goes.
What an intelligent call by Palmer. Getting a pick that opens up his shot.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Pass to Mercer. Here's MP. Childress defending.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskin.
And we've been waiting for this day. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant.
Clearly. David, thank you. Here we go. And it's Chicago to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Durant with it. Williams picks him up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will... And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline.
The previous play is under...
Play than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue that, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Give me a hand, fans. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Here's Ball. DeRozan on the wing. 11 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, we know this about DeMar DeRozan. The mid-range has always been a special part of his game. And, boy, you do not want to let him start to cook from there.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Now, here's Ball. He kicks to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
I'd say there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
Harden's shot is good. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see great. He's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
The three from Harden, and the Nets, another three. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball dishes to Levine. Beyond the arc, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To the middle. That shot is off, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than this. Kevin Durant's stroke at three-point range is money.
Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
You know, the determination that DeMar DeRozan plays with, it's sort of this steely, I'm going to get where I want to go, and don't sleep on his athleticism.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. DeRozan with it, picked up by Brown, and they're running. Levine wide open, good, and it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got his second basket of the night. It's Harden with the drive. Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Left side, Irving. Launches it. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And it's Ball penetrating. Now the feed to Vucevic. Vucevic's screen on Harden. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
KD with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Chicago. The loudest and craziest fans right now are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt? All right, who's coming onto the court? Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Now here's White. Here's Jones. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Down low, here's Caruso. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Passes it to Claxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Here's Caruso, covered by Mills. Bradley passes to Brown. Out to White. Over Aldridge. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
It's White on the wing. He's covered by Irving. And Jones with the stuff.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
3 seconds left. Another one falls for Chicago.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Bulls out front. They lead by 3. Well, plenty of firepower. But Kyrie Irving committed to...
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
know, they're also having success from the free throw line. So many of their points are coming from that stripe.
Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Paul Millsap out there with Durant, and it's Mills in at the one. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over two open teammates.
And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
And probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Here's Harden on the wing. Jacks up a three, and the Nets another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago. And your Brooklyn Nets.
So for the Nets, Griffin comes in for Paul Millsap. And James Johnson is subbed in for Patty Mills. Durant with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, this is the dilemma you're in. Kevin Durant is a difficult check. He's going to draw contact. And oh, by the way, I'm 90% from the free throw line.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Because every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's Harden. The 9-footer's on the mark. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And here's Levine. Ball kicks to DeRozan. And the call will be against Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Levine against KD. From the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
And here's Harden for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. The dish to White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the shot goes in. 21 points for KD.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Chicago's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Ball finds Levine. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bradley sets the pick for Ball. There's the pass to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. From deep. The shot that time, not on target. The Nets go the other way with it. And Durant launches from deep. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Johnson. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. The Bulls also changing it up. Derek Jones, he's checked in for DeRozan. Brown comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Outside Irving. Latrey. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. Learn how to operate without the basketball.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Bradley. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
Drills the three-pointer.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He went on an air. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far,
the only way to describe him, sniper. He's spending most of the game beyond the arc, and he's peppering them with threes.
And let's take a moment now to look at the upcoming schedule. What's on the docket? That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Nets with the lead. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Williams, a screen on Harris. Shoots from the right block. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 14.
Well, if the defense naps in the pick-and-roll offense, DeRozan is too smart, too good, and too skilled.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from DeRozan. Harden against Levine. Irving for 3. And the Nets, another 3. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Out to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Goes back up, and it's sent back by Irving.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send it back high.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. For three, Durant drills it from outside. KD's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Inside to stop the run. And Vucevic with the layup. 8 points for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And here's KD for three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Bulls trail by 12. To the inside, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
And that one's good, Griffin. And the Nets lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Paul Millsap is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Both good from the line that time. Here's Irving. He's got 11. Shoots over Ball. Here's Millsap. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunity.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Into the lane.
Oh! My goodness. Wow. And that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Baseline J on the way. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 12. Mills passes to Irving. And the Nets, another three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's Brown on the wing. Light covering. Johnson for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nets lead by 18.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
It's White on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. White's got 12 points in the game. Outside Irving. Shoots over White. Again, the Nets for two.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Bulls trail by 17. Caruso looking for an opening. For the three. And it's White missing. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nets. To the paint. Here's Johnson. It's all in by the Bulls. White with it. Picked up by Brown. from beyond the arc. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by White.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Irving can't hit. Chicago has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. There's Brown with the 3, and he gets it back. Here's Bradley, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Caruso. Outside, White. Bradley sets the pick for White. Driving inside. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their 3-point. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Harris. He's out there with Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in a power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the rejection by Harden. By himself. And KD throws it down.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
And here is Ball. Dishes it to Levine. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Harden, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The open shot, Levine. From the high post, he drills it. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
And this is why you take away the drive. It doesn't matter. This guy's got such a balanced offensive game. The jumper's good.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in his zone all night.
Timeout, Chicago. Who wants the t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got them going, guys.
Thank you, David.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Harden. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
Levine with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And Griffin sends it back. Ball against Harden. Claxton the pass to Harden. From deep. He's off on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism, but he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Ball kicks to Levine. Outside, Ball. The three. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Ball against Harden. Tries the spin move. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
KD on the wing. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Vucevic. Pass the ball. Levine against Irving. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Ball. Levine's got 11 in the second half. KD on the wing. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
Zach LaVine working that mid-range game. So easy, so fluid.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls trail by 14. Ball with a wide open look. Misses the 3. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. To the inside. This is a KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's stolen by DeRozan. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Vucevic, he can't hit that time. Nice D from Griffin. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Irving kicks to Durant. From past the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. And there's the pass to Levine. Williams dishes the ball. Tries it from the top of the key. Good.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
And again, That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA.
See you again soon.